Hello everybody, I am Samuel15, the Dragon Team here, and welcome to Pokemon TCG Online Mad Dragon Tuesday, where each and every week we play an interesting deck with a dragon in it, with a few dragons in it, and we try to see if it's good or not. Most of the time it's probably going to be pretty bad, but sometimes, it may have some potential. For the most part, it's just going to be just fun ideas, just fun decks, but the main goal is to have some fun. And today we have a deck that may or may not have some kind of potential. As you guys probably have noticed, I've been doing a lot of Bronzong kind of decks on my channel. Though the main reason for that is very simple. I use up all my trades for trading for the metal stuff, so that's pretty much all I really have from the new set. So we're gonna milk these Bronzongs as much as we can. And so yeah, and you guys probably know what Bronzong does by now. It's basically eels, take a steel energy out of your discard and put it onto your bench Pokemon. Any bench Pokemon doesn't have to be a steel type. It could be Keldeo, or in this case, it could be Haxorus. Now, you're probably thinking, why Haxorus? Well, the only time Haxorus really hasn't seen like little to none competitive play. The only really competitive play I ever really saw was for Strike of the Champion and Garchomp decks. Sometimes people would play a 1-1 line, a Axew and a Haxorus just for Strike of the Champion, because Plasma can be a little difficult sometimes for Garchomp. Sometimes, but most of the time not really, because you could just discard it with Mach Cut, or Special Under with Mach Cut, but Strike of the Champion really makes it in the favor. But we're not using it for Strike of the Champion. We're not even running Fighting Energy because for Team Plasma Pokemon number 1, we're not really going to see them because most people are not going to really want to play those decks anymore. Number 2, there's Aegislash, The Aegislash basically says no to Team Plasma, so that's pretty much why Team Plasma's not really going to give us a hard time. And, so we're not using it for Strike of the Champion, but what are we using it for? Well, believe it or not, Haxorus actually has a first attack called Dragon Axe. It does 40 damage times the amount of steel energy attached to this Pokemon. So basically, for 1, 2, 3, 4, it does 160 damage. Plus a muscle band that's 180, or just for 5 energy you can hit for 200. Heck, even for like another one, you can hit even those Megas. So at 6 energy, it's going to knock out everything in the format. But for the most part, you're going to only need 4 energy to knock out those big 180 EX Pokemon. And that's why we're not running any Silver Wrangle, because, well, what's the point of hitting 190? It just seems kind of odd, But the reason why we're running Haxorus because, well, Haxorus is, one, you can work with it, with Bronzong pretty well. And number 2, because Delta does not knock out 180 HP Pokemon. Hits for 170 with a muscle band, but not for 180. And so and the basic idea of the deck, you would just use Aegislash and hopefully stall or combine and slow them down a little bit. But with the Haxorus, we can actually hit those 180 EX Pokemon and one-shot them, which is really nice. However, this is not really going to be that good for 3 reasons. Number 1, Seismitoad basically shuts down Stage 2 Pokemon, and we're not running Air Candy, so it's going to be very slow to get up and play. And that's also number 2, because it's going to be really slow. And number 3, because, well, we're going to need 4 steel energy in a muscle band. That's just a lot of resources for this deck, It's going to be pretty good, but most of the time we'll probably want to use it for mid-late game. It's not the main focus of the deck. The main focus of the deck, for the most part, is still around these other attackers. But we're basically using Haxorus as backup. But so even we may not want to have Axew right away, but eventually want to get an Axew play and eventually evolve into Haxorus, and maybe it's clean up a little at the end of the game. Now, Haxorus is good for a few reasons. Number 1, because, well, it's a lot like Rayquaza but it's kind of worse in some reasons, but better in others. The reason why it's worse is because, well, it's stage 2 and you need more energy. And plus it has actually a higher retreat cost. But the reason why it's better is because it's a non-EX Pokemon, and once you knock out an EX, you don't have to discard all your energy. You can keep them on. Then again, Mewtwo can just come in with a DCE and just knock it out. Or, you know, you could run into maybe someone playing for some odd reason a Druddigon, and that knocks us out. But even if Druddigon knocks us out, we don't really have to worry, because all we have to do is promote Aegislash, and even if we don't have any energy, they can't really hurt us. But we're probably going to be able to knock it out easily with most stuff in this deck. You know, for 3 steel energy, pretty much anything can hit 100 damage. You know, with a muscle band, 120. Aegislash is the added benefit of hitting for 120 with 4 energy, but oh well. That's the reason why I like Haxorus. With a muscle band, this does, and with 4 energy, this does 180. 4 energy and a muscle band with Aegislash only hits for 140. So that's why Haxorus is here for. It's not going to be I don't see it being too good in competitive play, but it's just a nice fun idea. I feel like it has some potential. You know, maybe I could be wrong, but I feel like maybe someone could do well with this deck. Probably not me, because I'm not very good with fun, weird ideas for more often than not. But I feel like this deck may or may not see some competitive. I think it has some potential. Maybe that's all it will ever have, potential. Just like King Trigger Ninja, that's pretty much all that deck ever really had, was potential. It had potential to do good, but never really did good. We won a few league challenges here and there, but that was about it. But hopefully this deck may or may not live up to its potential. So let's play a game of it. Hopefully we can do well with this deck. Hopefully we can run into someone who will give this deck a good challenge, but not too good of a challenge. So hopefully we do well. So yeah. Like once again, this is not a very good deck, so I don't expect to win any championships, like regionals or anything like that. He went to states, but that's probably about it. I feel like this deck has the potential to do well. Maybe not. I could be wrong. And I'm not going first. So yeah, the strategy for this deck, you know, it's just basically operate you should normally with any Bronzong deck, and just try to keep getting a Haxorus on the bench while you're doing it. Eventually have it on the bench. And it seems like we're going to be facing a Crobat deck of sorts, which is kind of interesting. This actually will be kind of an interesting matchup. This opponent probably plays Gengar in this deck as well. I would only assume that. Alright. My opponent has 3 Zubat on the bench. That's pretty good. What else should I discard? I only have... It's interesting, but I'm going to have to get rid of the Versus Seeker so I can have the Steel Energy maybe power up later. I'm obviously not going to get a Bronzor. Looks like one of them is prized. It kind of stinks. Hopefully we can get a supporter next turn. But, oh well. I'm going to end turn. Aegislash actually is a good start. Good starting Pokemon, because a lot of Pokemon, Aegislash especially, start off with attacking with the special energy. This deck kind of just goes no. There's already 20 energy onto this Pokemon, and that actually makes me a little worried. Opponent got another thing in play that is actually very irritating for me. Opponent starts first, and automatically the opponent has 40 damage on me. Wait, hold on. Oh, opponent put an energy on it. Oh, that sucks. That's all I can do, so might as well do it. My goal is to maybe slow down my opponent a little bit. Though my opponent has a free retreat cost anyway, so it doesn't really matter. $30 onto the Aegislash. That's fine. This deck actually would be better with Evosoda in the deck. There is no Evosoda in this deck, in the format currently. It was in Dragon's Exalted and has rotated out the format. One's going to use Dazzle Machine. Oop, I pressed the wrong button. One's going to get another Fan Club into play. Opponent gets another Zubat and the Gengar. Not surprised, those two are in the deck. Not surprised Gengar's in the deck. Totally expected him to be in the deck. Just gonna hold on to the Versus Seeker for now. Hopefully I can top deck something, maybe a Juniper, maybe an N, maybe something along those lines. Because right now I'm just sitting there with 2 energy on top of my Aegislash and nothing is really going my way. I had a bad start. It's not very good. Ooh, Juniper. Or I could try to slow my opponent down, or I can, I'm just going to Juniper. I just need to get stuff in play. Cobalion, that's fine. I don't mind Cobalion. Just put another Steel here. A little worried about doing this, so I'm just going to attach the DCE. I'm 2-hitting him anyway. Only 40, 80. Yeah, it's 2 knockout anyway. So yeah, I'm just going to Slash Blast for 80. Yeah, the good news is that Aegislash does give him some trouble. So that's good. Dimension Valley comes into play, so does a Max Potion. My opponent just gets rid of that energy. Doesn't mind that. Escape Rope. So I'm bringing some my Cobalion. I have no choice in the matter. My opponent brings on another Crobat. It's again in a weird position. I have to get my other Bronzong into play. Opponent just free retreats because he can do that. It's annoying. Opponent just puts 30 damage on the Bronzor. Not the Bronzor, but the... well, you know what I mean. Aegislash. Free retreat. Opponent realizes it's going to give him trouble. Put down the Steel Shelter. I'm going to hold on to the Muscle Band. Retreat. And Slash Bash for another 80. Now my opponent has to attach energy to be able, of course. Just do that. Opponent apparently has multiple Max Potion. That actually does make sense because my opponent doesn't really need to worry about anything else. Because my opponent plays the Stadium, and that really does help him in his favor. One's going to DS Seeker. Gets back an N. He's going to end me. That is fine. Hit Haxorus and Juniper. That is fine, I guess. Opponent decides to put down the Mystery Energy. trying to decide when I'm going to Ultra Ball for here. We're going to get rid of the N. And probably the Evil stuff there. That actually, my opponent probably forgot about that, but that's fine. I expect my opponent. Alright, I can just get rid of the Steel Energy. Get hopefully another Bronzong in play. Stuff to do. A Colus for whopping 8, that's nice. I'm gonna get an Axiom in play, finally. I'm only gonna be hitting for 100 here. 80, that's fine, I don't mind. Just Slash Blast for the 80. Now, actually, if it eventually gets into a Haxorus, will be actually very good. And you might be wondering why. The reason for that is actually very simple. Because, actually, Gengar has 170. Never mind. Dialga can still do it. I should have put the Muscle Band there. I really should have. I didn't think he would... Oh well. That's fine. Only 10 HP left. One's going to Ultra Ball. Probably for another Golbat. My opponent gets a while with that. That means my opponent probably did not have what he wanted. Oh, that'd be annoying. Gengar. Dark Corridor into... Oof. My opponent decides to actually just save. He doesn't want that thing knocked out, apparently. And that's just very irritating for me. Wow. Evil Soda here. Get a Fracture. It's nice. Get a Muscle Band. Let's see. Can only hit 100. Haxorus here again. Let's see, what do I want to do here? I think I just want to power up my Cobalion on the bench. Which one do I power up, though? That's the problem. I think I'll just power up both. Just in case, like, something happens where they want to take the corner down one of them. So I think I'm just gonna power up. Yep, I'm just gonna power up this one. That way, if like this one has more damage, then I can retreat to this one on the bench, and I'll use double colors to get around the whole entire Headbringer thingy-majiggy. And I'll just Slash Blast for another 80. Slash Blast for another 80. Yep, I'm gonna do that. And sooner or later, I am going to have my Haxorus. That's nice. Maybe I should have started powering it up, but I want to start attacking with Cobalion first. Of course, another Max Potion goes on. One has to use how many Max Potion? 1, 2, 3 Max Potion. I probably maybe play another one, but I don't think so. So this is a Gengar Golbat deck. Crobat deck. Oh, my opponent promotes. That actually was completely and totally worthless. I'm not even poisoned. That actually did nothing. That was a misplay. That was totally a misplay. Alright, now we have a Haxorus in play. but I don't think I'm actually going to do anything with Haxorus this game. Just because, like, yeah, I know by putting Dialga I can be kind of ruining myself here, but eventually when a Pokemon's going to get knocked out, I'm just going to continue to have Aegislash up here. I'm probably just going to the Metal Links, and the Metal Links onto Dialga. Do onto here. I'll do onto the Dialga. I don't want to Sycamore all this stuff away. I'm going to do another 80. Alright, my opponent has been very good right now at making me not take knockouts. I'm not even taking a single knockout this whole entire fucking game. It's kind of annoying. I'm just sitting here, attaching and passing. Not passing, I've just been attacking, and it's not really seem to be doing much. It kind of sucks if you just attack and you aren't able to do anything. Opponent was finally able to put my Aegislash to rest. That's something my opponent's probably very happy about right now. He's probably going yay right about now. And I would too if I finally were able to knock this stupid thing out. But unfortunately for my opponent, he has more problems to work with in the form of my Dialga. I'm going to retreat to the Dialga and just one-shot this thing. So I'm kind of tired of with this Crobat nonsense. Me not being able to take a one-hit knockout, and he just sitting there going, huh. I don't like being hot at. It's not very fun. No, I don't like being hot at. I'm probably going to have to Juniper if I don't get another stupid supporter or Versus Seeker. I use two Seeker I 2N, so I don't have a very good chance of running into it. Actually, I may have a good chance-ish. So. Probably not even going to end. I'm going to Color since... Actually, probably end. Ugh, he finally gets that to evolve. Where's he going to put this damage on? Haxorus? I don't think so. It's going to put it on the Cobalion, which does make sense. No matter what he puts up, I'm probably going to... Ooh. Ooh. That actually is very annoying. If he does decide to attack with Freaking, he decides to end me first, which may be a good option. Ooh. This is actually very annoying. Plus getting me for 40. And he's probably going to no. That was a misplay on my opponent's part. I want to say that right now. I'm going to get rid of the Axew and probably the Bronzor, because I don't think I'll ever use that one again. I'm going to hold on to the Evosoda just in case. I'm going to... What do I want to get here? I'm going to dowsing for the Versus Seeker for a Chorus. Yes, I'm going to be fancy about it. Alright, what did I get? Nah, nothing I wanted. I got Muscle Band, but that was about it. Get rid of you. Gonna get rid of you, I suppose. Well, what else do I get rid of here? I'll just get rid of Steel Energy, I guess. Okay, this is actually kind of annoying. I don't want to get rid of the muscle. I don't want to get rid of any of the stuff I have right now. Yeah, but I need to knock this thing out. I'm just gonna have to get this energy. Oof. Where do I put it? I'll put it on the Cobalion. This is annoying. Treat. Get rid of the DCE. That just kind of gets rid of my big attack for right now. That's just kind of annoying. What's probably very annoying for my opponent right now, though, is that the fact that he can't really attack me. I mean, he can, but the fact that I resist Psychic is really a bad matchup for him. This is actually a pretty horrible matchup for him. I may not exactly be playing the matchup right, but I am certainly doing a lot better than him right now. Now he's probably going to do the right thing and go into the Wobbuffet. Probably a Golbat or Mr. Mime. I would actually probably put up Mr. Mime because now he puts up this thing. That's fine with me. My ability is no longer here. I don't mind that. I don't need to do anything. I'm just going to hold on to everything I have right now. Actually, you know what? Since I have a free turn as it is, I might as well just zero stick away this thing. All I can. Put the muscle band there so we can prevent any further shenanigans. Alright, that's nice. And I'm just going to Steel Bullet here. Oh, he has 110 HP. That is annoying. I thought he had like 70 HP or something silly like that. Forgot that he had 110. That's like a really odd number. I actually should have Righteous Edged. I misplayed. But that's fine. My opponent misplayed multiple times as well, so I don't really mind that. Opponent's going to use Gengar here. Gonna hit me for 40. That does not do much at all. Opponent's probably going to put up the Wobbuffet again. Makes sense. Put down the Keldeo. I can't rush in and retreat though right now. What I'm going to do now, honestly, I don't know. I kind of want to Zero Stick again, to be honest with you, but I know I can't. I think I should just hold off on this stuff until I get an M. So what I'm going to do here, I think I'm just going to retreat to the Cobalion. And just hold that off. This Righteous is for 50. And I'm slowly and steadily taking all my prizes, so... Hi. Oh, Ink Master? Just let me finish this video. Sorry, that was my mom asking for my help. I told her I would give her help as soon as I'm done, which should take about 5 to 10 minutes, depending how quickly my opponent is. I'm sorry. I'll come as soon as I'm done.
That's what she said.
Guess you guys can hear my mom say that's what she said. That's hilarious. Anyway, enough of that. Let's see. Now I can finally Bronzong. Actually, let's just sacrifice this freaking... I'll just sacrifice this Cobalion. Why sacrifice the poor Cobalion? What did it ever do to deserve such a fate? Well, I don't know. I just want to sacrifice it. And we're going to power up the Haxorus, which is probably not the best thing to do here. And I also misplayed by not knocking it out. I forgot. I just totally misplayed there. I really did. Oh well. That was a misplay turn. I did that on purpose. Yes, I did that on purpose. More or less. I should have just Righteous Edge, but I just didn't want to. Not Righteous Edge, but Steel Bullet. Should have Steel Bullet, but I kind of just wanted Righteous Edge, so. That was just really stupid on my part. And my opponent's gonna bring up my Dialga. I don't know why my opponent would bring up the Dialga. Maybe so my opponent can do some extra damage to me. Not sure why my opponent would bring up the Dialga. Maybe my opponent just wants to be for an extra 40. I don't know. My opponent wants it. Ooh. My opponent gets rid of the Cobalion. That kind of stinks. It does. And I get my Lysandra, but I need to end here. And so end I will. I'll end my opponent down to a low hand size after I put down this Bronzor. And now I'm going to end my opponent down to a low hand size. And myself as well, so I don't deck out. Which is nice, I don't want to deck out. I'm just going to rush in, retreat to the muscle-banded Cobalion. The Metal Lynx onto the Haxorus because I can. And I'm going to retreat to the Cobalion, this muscle band. And right now hitting for 100. All I need to do is get some more stuff, and that should be a knockout. My opponent puts down the Vention Valley. And all my opponent needs to do is put another Psychic. My opponent can use Dark Quarter. My opponent actually decides, you know what, I want to knock this thing out. Which seems like a very good play. I'm kind of worried here. I need to knock this thing out myself. Actually, I think I can. That's the 180, 120. Actually, rush in. Retreat. I'm going to put that on that thing. Retreat. And Dragon Axe for 140 damage. Woo! Sweet. See, everybody? That's what Haxorus can do. Yeah, that's what it can do. We don't need Dialga, we can just use Haxorus. Hitting for 140 average, I can just easily just knock out everything my opponent has. Quite easily. But my opponent actually just skill dies for the win. So I probably should not have put down that Bronzor. Crap. That was just luck's part, you know. I expected to be able to Bronzor next turn and get involved, but I was not able to do so. And also my opponent actually was able to get the Dimension Valley. That did not help me out either. My opponent was able to attack for free. Actually, I don't remember, but my opponent was able to attack anyway. And that actually just sucks all entirely. Just whole... Ugh. My opponent just stole victory from the jaws of defeat. And I stole defeat from the jaws of victory. Yuck. Ugh. Oh well. Can't win them all, I suppose. And hey, this was Mad Dragon Tuesday. We almost won the game with a deck from Mad Dragon Tuesday. So, you know, this isn't as bad as everyone says it is. So anyway, please like, subscribe, and all that silly stuff. And hopefully I shall see you guys next time.